Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhomik and I welcome you all to Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place in the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court and then cover High Court and other lower courts. The Supreme Court today dismissed a writ petition filed in 2009 seeking independent investigation into alleged extrajudicial killings of tribals in Chhattisgarh by security forces during anti-Naxal operations with an exemplary cost of Rs 5 lakhs. A bench comprising Justices A.M. Khanvilkar and J.B. Pardiwala delivered the judgment on the petition filed by one Himanshu Kumar and 12 others in 2009. The cost of Rs 5 lakhs has been imposed on the first petitioner, Himanshu Kumar, who has been directed to deposit the same within 4 weeks before the Supreme Court Legal Services Committee, failing which recovery steps will be taken against him. The Supreme Court also left it to the state of Chhattisgarh to take steps against the petitioners for making false charges and also for the offence of criminal conspiracy. The way in which you're going, it looks like you have a problem with the person for even reading a newspaper. The Supreme Court today orally remarked while addressing Additional Solicitor General S.V. Raju, appearing on behalf of the National Investigation Agency in a plea filed by the NIA against the bail granted to an accused in a UAPA case. The NIA had approached the Supreme Court against the bail granted by the Jharkhand High Court to a general manager of a company in a UAPA case for allegedly associating with a Maoist splinter group named Tritiya Pratusti Committee for extortion. The High Court bench of Justices Sri Chandrasekhar and Ratnakar Bhengra, while granting bail to the accused, had observed that UAPA offences are not prima facie attracted merely because he paid the amounts demanded by the Tritiya Pratusti Committee. The Supreme Court today set aside the interim orders passed by the Patna High Court in the anticipatory bail application filed by one Pramod Kumar Saini and other accused persons, wherein Sahara India Group head Subrata Roy, a third party to the bail proceedings, was summoned and asked for a plan to return investments. A bench comprising Justices A.M. Khanvilkar and J.B. Pardiwala held that the High Court had exceeded its jurisdiction by summoning Roy and asking Sahara to submit a plan for returning money to its investors. The bench made it abundantly clear that when an application for anticipatory bail under Section 438 of the CRPC is before the court, it should limit itself to the consideration of the same in connection with the offence already registered against the applicant without going into any further inquiry, especially with respect to third parties. Today, the Supreme Court asked the Nagaland State Election Commission to inform the court by when they would notify the elections of municipalities and town councils. A division bench of Justices Sanjay Kishan Kaul and M.M. Sundaresh has granted 2 weeks' time to apprise the court regarding further details. The bench was hearing a petition filed by the People's Union for Civil Liberties challenging the Nagaland Assembly's resolution dated September 22, 2021, exempting operation of Part 9A of the Constitution of India, which mandates 33% reservation for women in municipalities and town councils of the state. The Supreme Court today declined a request made by serial PIL litigant Ashwini Upadhyay seeking urgent listing of a writ petition seeking a common dress code in all schools. Upadhyay had mentioned the petition filed by his son, seeking it to be listed along with the hijab case matters next week. Chief Justice of India Ramana, while expressing his disinclination to list Upadhyay's plea, orally remarked, "I've told you a number of times, if every day you file a PIL, we'll have to constitute a special court. How many times have you filed litigation? What is the urgency? If the court takes up all political issues, what are the political representatives for?" asked the CJI further, adding that some matters are left for the Parliament to deliberate upon. The Supreme Court today granted a week's time to the state of Uttar Pradesh In a plea filed by Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan seeking directions to the state authorities to remove all barriers, barbed wires set up at the premises of Maulana Ali Jawhar University, de-seal the portions of the premises which were sealed by them pursuant to the directions of the Allahabad High Court. Khan has also asked for restoration of peaceful possession of the property sealed between May 23rd to May 25th of this year. Though the bench comprising Justices A.M. Khanwilkar and J.M. Pardiwala directed the matter to be next listed on 22nd July, it directed the state government to file its reply by the 19th of July. Fact-checker and Alt News co-founder Mohammed Zubair has moved the Supreme Court today, seeking to quash the 6 FIRs registered by the UP police over his tweets. The plea challenges the FIRs registered at Sitapur, Lakhimpur Kheri, Muzaffarnagar, Ghaziabad and 2 at Hathras. The plea also challenges the constitution of the SIT by the UP police. Zubair was first arrested by the Delhi police on June 27th over a tweet posted by him in 2018. Later, he was remanded in the other FIRs registered by the UP police. Giving one last opportunity, the Supreme Court today granted 2 months' time to the central government to file a comprehensive response in a plea seeking well-defined laws to ensure that the citizens perform their fundamental duties properly. Fundamental duties have been inserted in Part 9A of the Constitution of India. A division bench of Justice S.K. Kaul and Justice M.M. Sundaresh was inclined to defer the hearing after the Attorney General of India, appearing for the centre, sought for more time in order to receive inputs from various ministries and departments on the matter. The Delhi High Court today dismissed a plea seeking postponement of the NEET undergraduate examination for the year 2022. NEET-UG examination is scheduled to be held on July 17th, a few days from now on. Justice Sanjeev Narula, while dismissing the petition, orally remarked, "This is a totally misconceived petition. It's just because these are students the court will not be harsh. Had it been anyone else, this would have been dismissed with costs." Justice Narula further dismissed the argument of the petitioners that there is a clash in the exam dates of NEET and other national level examinations. In addition to seeking a postponement of the nationwide medical entrance examination, the petition also sought an extra attempt for the students. The survivor in the 2017 actor sexual assault case has filed an objection before the Kerala High Court against the impleading petition filed by actor Dileep in her plea, where she raised serious allegations against the state and the trial court judge suspecting foul play in the ongoing investigation in the case. In her objection, the survivor has contended that the plea was filed to prevent any interference of the actor in the ongoing investigation and that impleading him in the petition would defeat the entire purpose of the case. The hearing of the matter is slated to take place next on Friday. The Kerala High Court today dismissed the bail application moved by infamous fake antique dealer Monsoon Mavankal in a batch of cases where several women have accused him of sexually abusing them. Justice Kurian Thomas dismissed the bail application, finding force in the contention of the prosecution that there is a possibility that he may influence the witnesses if released on bail. It was also found that the criminal antecedents of Mavankal would pose a ground for rejection of bail. The Bombay High Court today has sought the highest level bureaucratic intervention on the issue of pitiable conditions in which young girls in the Satara district of Maharashtra have been taking an arduous journey to their school. It has also directed the Chief Secretary of Maharashtra to consult with other stakeholders and devise a solution by August 30th. A division bench led by Justice P.V. Varale was hearing a suo motu PIL according to which girls from the Khirvandi village, a protected area in Satara, are forced to ply boats from one end of the Koyna Dam to the other end and from there take a nearly 4-kilometer journey through a dense forest to school. A Delhi court today reserved orders on the plea filed by co-founder of Alt News Mohammed Zubair, seeking bail in the Delhi FIR registered against him recently for allegedly hurting religious sentiments and promoting enmity through his tweet made in 2018. Zubair was denied bail by Chief Metropolitan Magistrate Snigdha Sarvaria on July 2nd. Additional Sessions Judge Devendra Kumar Jangala of Patiala House Courts will pronounce the order tomorrow at 2 p.m. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more updates.